and I want everyone to know where I go to school.
You mean before this they didn't?
No, they do now, though.
It's true, Villanova is now on the map, but all the enthusiasm isn't just centered here on the campus. All up and down the main line, they were talking about tonight's big game, and shop windows in Bryn Mawr sported Villanova pennants, though some were dreading the thought of another rowdy celebration on Lancaster Avenue.
I had mixed reactions about that because I think it's too bad that there was damage done to the buildings, but I think it's great that they have so much spirit, and it's such an unusual thing to have happen around here on the main line and everything.
And that spirit even spread to Center City, where instead of steak, the windows of Arthur's restaurant featured Wildcat today. And in the normally staid law offices of Cruz and Evans and Byrne, Villanova alumnus Rick Galley, just back from Lexington, was showing his true colors.
The outfit has been worn around town all day. People are reacting positively to it. People like it. People are with us, I think.
And the alumni and students will be happy to know that if the Wildcats do win tonight, there will be a parade in Center City, Philadelphia tomorrow at noon, starting at 20th and JFK Boulevard, marching down to JFK Plaza. That's if the Wildcats win. Tonight, here at the Villanova campus, students will either be celebrating again or they'll be crying in their beer. That is, if there's any beer left in Montgomery County. But of course, all of this depends on what happens in Lexington tonight. Let's go live now to Lexington to Joe Pellegrino with a preview. Joe?
Okay, Lori, I'll be darned. Another parade. How about that? Well, certainly, I must say that the Villanova fans are ready here in Lexington. As a matter of fact, the hotel is across the way. Rupp Arena is right behind me. The hotel is already filled up in the lobby with fans awaiting the game. We're only about 4 hours away. So you can see they're going to get a head start. We took a little tour around Lexington today to see what was going on, and this is what the Villanova fans were involved with.
Lexington, Kentucky, the championship game here tonight. And how's this for originality? More Villanova fans are filtering into the city for this classic battle this evening. The players went through an hour-long practice this morning, then returned to their hotel where the fans are putting on their game faces. It's a festive atmosphere. The hotel and street vendors are still doing land office business with Final Four shirts, hats, and sweatshirts.
Jimmy Villanova shirts.
But the consuming thought, the game and improbable victory over Darth Vader, Georgetown.
We're down here to see a win, not anything but it's going to be difficult, but I see the key to the game is our outside shooting.
I think they have a real good chance, particularly if they keep the tempo down and play tough defense.
There is now a new element in this story. Here at the Villanova Hotel earlier this morning, the former head basketball coach at Villanova, Al Severance, head coach for 25 years, suffered a massive heart attack and died. Jake Nevin was the trainer all those years. They were very close friends, and he took it hard. But Jake only remembered the good times and the practical jokes that he played on his coach.
He'd go home in Berwyn and say to his wife, Kay, send these 2 suits I were going away next Wednesday or something, have them clean the press. So he'd go home at night and she'd say, what are you going nuts, Al? He said, what? Found 4 or 5 cigar butts in my pocket. So that goddamn Jake does that all the time, he said. Then he'd get mad and he'd come to me and he said, why do you throw them all in my pocket? I said, Al, every hotel I go to, the ashtrays, they always had them clean. Why dirty one? We have an open pocket.
Pixiest Jake Nevin. He's really hurting today, but still had time enough to smile. Now the Nova Cats have 2 motivational factors. Not only win one for Jake, but also one for Al Severance. Alan?
Okay, thanks, Joe. So Wildcat fans have their claws out for tonight's big game. How about the Hoyas, though? Channel 10's Bill Baldini reports from the nation's capital on the mood on the Georgetown University campus.
In Philadelphia, Villanova is still front-page news. In Washington, Georgetown is strictly a sports story, and Villanova is an afterthought. On campus, it's not much different. Sure, there are a few signs here and there saying "Go Hoyas" that give you the impression that there will be a game tonight, but the school is devoid of electricity and emotion. However, when you speak to the students, you get a different perspective.
We think we're going to win.
Are you surprised?
We know we're going to win.
Are you surprised Villanova's in it?
I am personally.
I mean, it's kind of quiet around here. Villanova's riotous.
Wait till tonight. Villanova's just happy because they've never had it before.
Even though everyone is talking about the spirit here on campus, there are very few displays such as signs saying "Beat Villanova," except for that one, which is being put up right now for us. At Georgetown, there is a feeling that the season ended against St. John's, and the Cats could only win by putting everyone to sleep with what the Hoyas call the Cats' 4-to-snore offense. Here, winning it all seems to have been a foregone conclusion for months. It's the day of the big battle. David versus Goliath. The Cats against the Hoyas. And by the way, what is a Hoya?
A Hoya is the best basketball player in the town, in the world.
You don't know what it is, do you?
We don't need to know what it is. It's the spirit inside.
Nobody here knows what a Hoya is.
Inside.
Hoyas come from an old baseball team known as the Stonewalls, and when everybody spoke Greek and Latin here, they called themselves, as a joke, they called them Hoya Saxa, which in Greek and Latin means what rocks, and it caught on, and that's
Rocks?
What rocks.
What rocks? Well, just in case you missed that, Hoya is a Greek word meaning what. Sax is a Latin word meaning rocks, so just plain go Hoyas means go Watts. As far as the game is concerned, there seemed to be no doubt Georgetown will blow out the Cats. I told them in Washington, they were right. Then I told them the truth. April Fools.
Glad you clarified that. All right, Bill, thank you very much. Channel 10's special coverage of Wildcat Fever continues with more from Big Al Meltzer later on tonight and live at 5 and at 6 o'clock. Then tonight at 9 o'clock right here, only on Channel 10, the Villanova-Georgetown battle begins. Live coverage from Lexington of the big game on the Channel 10 News Hour.
And the Hoyas of Georgetown.